when you're standing up here at the net, you want to be in a good, ready position. Whether it's they're serving to your partner, you're getting ready to dink the ball, you're waiting for the ball to come to you, what have you. You want a good, ready position. You want to have the paddle head up and out in front of you. The problem is if your paddle is down. Anytime your paddle is down, I see a lot of people, they're standing up here like this. The problem is if my paddle is down, my paddle head is pointed downwards, and they hit the ball at me, the natural tendency when that ball hits is to bring my paddle back. When that happens, there's a good chance that I'm going to hit the ball into the net. If my paddle's up, they hit the ball at my paddle, even if my paddle goes back a little bit, the ball will still go over the net. So when you're up here at the net or anywhere else, you want to have the paddle head up, not down, and out in front of you. That way you can take the ball quickly out in front of you whenever possible. One thing that I'm going to tell you now is really, really important, and you can prove it in your mind by going out and watching in open play. A lot of times when people are playing, they are going to try and hit the ball at your feet because it's very, very hard to control the ball when it's at your feet. So many times, the vast majority of the times, if a ball gets hit at your feet, you're going to hit that ball into the net. Why? Because your normal stroke, when you're normally stroking the ball, you're hitting the ball out in front of you. So the ball bounces and comes up, I swing, I hit the ball out in front of me, my paddle is already open to take the ball over the net. The problem is that when they hit it at your feet, your natural tendency when you're swinging at that ball, the paddle's coming forward, the paddle's hitting straight towards the net. So unless you cock that paddle up, unless you open that face, every single time almost that ball's going to go into the net. So you have to think, that ball's coming at your feet, first thing you should think about is opening up that paddle face so that when you hit it, that open face will carry the ball over the net and it won't just go right into the net. Okay, if you're back here, let's say we serve, I'm the serving team, I serve the ball, and unfortunately I take a step into the court, which I shouldn't be doing. The ball comes back to me, it's going to come deep, and now I'm backpedaling to try and hit that third shot soft into the kitchen. If you're backpedaling, you've got to hit that ball harder. Because normally when you're hitting the ball, you're stepping forward, and you've got a lot more power on your paddle when you're stepping forward. When you're stepping backwards, you have a lot less power. So you've got to do one of two things. You either got to hit the ball higher to get it up over the net, or you've got to hit it harder to get it up over the net. Because at that point, you don't have your normal power. If I poach small, by poaching small, I mean I poach, hit the ball, and come back, as opposed to a full-blown poach where I'm just going to come over all the way. So if I'm poaching small, which means I'm going to come over, hit the ball, so I might come over here, the ball's a foot or two on my partner's side, I hit that ball, okay? I come back, I'm coming back this way, and the next ball, our opponents hit the ball in the exact same spot. Whose ball is that? Not my ball, it's my partner's ball. A lot of times you'll see a partner will say, well, you came over and hit the last one, I was expecting you to take this one too. You have to understand that your partner can't do that. When I come over to hit that ball, hopefully I'm hitting a winner, but if I don't, I've left a huge gap over here. And I've got to cover that gap. I can't be moving back to cover that gap and have the ball come in the same spot because I'm moving this way to cover this gap. My partner's, it's on my partner's side anyways, my partner's got to take that ball. So if you come over and poach small and go back, and the next ball comes in the exact same spot, this person now has to take that ball. Okay, so you or your partner has hit a really nice dink that's really going to go wide, and your opponents are going to come around the post. As soon as you see that a ball is wide enough and your opponents slide off the court to hit the ball around the post, you've got to come right here on the edge of the court to be able to hit that ball. If you stay back here on the court, you're never going to be able to get that ball back. If you're in the correct position when they come around the court, it's not that hard of a shot to get back. You just got to get the paddle low, right here on the edge of the court, and bring the ball back. Hopefully right straight ahead, because your opponents have pulled off the court. So I talked a little bit before about when you're playing bangers especially, or people that lob a lot, that when they're serving to my partner, I'm not going to stand here all the way up at the non-volley zone. So we're playing against bangers or people that like to lob the ball a lot. When they serve to my partner, I'm going to be one step back away from the non-volley zone. This will really help you out if you have a hard time with bangers or with people lobbing at you. They serve to my partner does a poor return that's right in the middle of the court. We know they're going to bang it at us. I'm already standing here. So when they bang it, I've got a little bit extra time to control that shot. It's the same thing that you're doing as when you do a crappy lob. You do a crappy lob, one quick step back, then you can handle that drive a lot better. You do the same thing when they're serving to your partner. Serve to your partner, I'm already standing here. I don't have to take the step back. It's much easier for me to take the step forward than it is to take the step back. They serve to my partner does a good return, they're not going to be able to do anything. It's one quick step right here. So it's only that first shot, when they might blast it at you, that you're one step back. After that, you want to come all the way up to the non-volley zone. If you're playing against somebody, Wesley Gabrielson is a great example. When he does his serve return, he does a lot of backspin on that wall. If you're playing against somebody that can really do a really great, low, powerful backspin shot when you're serving to them, what I might suggest is when you serve to them, you serve really high and really soft and really deep. Now they can't use your power of the ball coming to put that power back. They've got to generate their own power to be able to hit a really good return. So in those instances, just serve the ball high, deep, and soft. I talked before about hitting your serve deep and hitting your serve return deep. The easiest way to do that is when you do the serve or serve return, just aim the ball high. The higher you aim the ball with the same amount of force, the deeper it's going to go. So if you have a hard time getting your serve deep or your serve return deep, when you hit the ball, just hit it higher, and it'll automatically go deeper. Another thing I talked about, again, going back to time management. When you're up here dinking and you do a short hop, you half volley the ball, you move and take that ball as soon as it hits the ground, you'll see a lot of the top players do that, and they do that because, again, of time management. They don't have to move as much. You know, if the ball's here and I take it right away, I'm using less time. I need less time, and I'm giving my opponents less time. They hit the ball here, and I let the ball come up and drive me backwards. Now my opponents are gaining time, and I'm losing time. So hitting the ball from here is not nearly as good. So a lot of times when you're out practicing or playing in a game that doesn't really mean anything, try short hopping the ball. Take it the second that it hits off the ground and get it back. I see this happen a lot. You're playing, for whatever reason, we're back here, I hit a ball, my opponents pop the ball up. It's an easy shot for me to run forward and crush that ball. So many times what happens is I'm running forward and I hit that ball right into the net. It happens so many times. So when that happens, I'm back here, I hit a ball, my opponents pop the ball up, I'm running forward, my eyes are all big, I know I'm going to hit a winner. When you do that, go back to what I talked about you before. When you hit that, hit the ball straight with no follow through, right wherever you want to hit it. That will help you avoid hitting it into the net. You've got to do something, because if you just swing regular, so many times you're going to hit that ball into the net. Play based on who your partner is and who your opponents are. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What is your partner's strength and weakness? And that's what you base your play on. So my partner and I are up here. We're smashing the ball at our opponents. Our opponents are both back. We smash it, they get back. Smash it, get it back. They hit a ball right here. Now might be a good time to hit it really soft, a little cut shot, a little bit of an angle. Just drop it over the net. You only want to do that when you've got a really, really good shot to do it on. If you have a really high percentage of either they can't get to the ball, or if they are able to get to the ball, they're going to pop it up. And generally that is a shot that you're able to take out in front of you that's it's not super high, it's just about shoulder height. able to take it out in front of you. The problem is if the ball's way high and you try and hit it up here, first of all, it's hard to take it out in front of you because the ball's so high, and it takes too much time for a ball that's up here to come down and hit the ground. Gives them more time to come in and be able to effectively hit that ball. So you don't want to just bring them up if you're not going to be able to hit a winner. So again, that drop shot when they're back and you're blasting it at them, and you reach in and hit a nice little short cut shot, a little bit of backspin, a little bit offside the court, just over the net, that's generally going to be a winner, but you want to take that at the shot that you can take it at. It has a higher percentage of being able to do it.